What's good, all you donkeys in the hood? Young Sports here, back with another video. Today is a big day because it's the first Sharks Q&A Sunday, and we got a few things to do before we get into that. I actually got to go pick up something from Target, so let's go. Alright, so I just got in the car. Can't vlog and drive at the same time. Gotta drive safe, so I'm gonna go to Target, pick up what I need, and I'll show you guys. We got it. It's a whiteboard. You'll see what we're doing with it. Just got out of Target. Let's get out of here and start this video already. Also changed my hat, by the way. Don't know if you noticed. I like this one better. Alright, it's about time. Here we go. The first ever Sharks Q&A where you guys ask me questions in the comments, my Instagram DMs, my Twitter, and I do my best to answer them to the best of my abilities. So, to start us off, the first question is, I'd say, yeah, there is for sure different pieces of equipment that we use as hockey players that is talked about a lot more than others in the locker room. And I'd say the biggest one is sticks. Sticks are talked about a lot because there are different customization abilities that you could do with your stick. So there's different types of grip, there's different flex, there's different brand. Obviously there's Bauer, there's Warrior, there's CCM. There's different types of curves that you can get. There's different ways that you could tape your knob or the blade of your stick. So every player likes their stick a little bit different, and that's why I guess it's the most talked about in the locker room. Yes, absolutely. I've had to explain tech to a lot of my teammates last year at University of Massachusetts, Amherst. I get a lot of questions about computers, phones, tablets, how to like display your computer on your TV, or how to connect Ethernet cables to your computer, all that sort of thing. This year specifically, I've gotten a few questions from some of the staff actually on AirPods and the new AirPods that have come out before, or just recently, the noise canceling ones. And I've recommended certain products to them, of course. I actually had a talk with Bernsey not too long ago about headphones. I did a review on the Plantronics headphones, and we were just talking about headphones that are good for the plane, and how, you know, the more volume that you can get and the better sound isolation or noise canceling that you can get are way better for road trips, because when you're on that plane and that big engine like I talked about in that video, it's so hard to hear the music or get some rest when you have to listen to that. So me and Bernsey had that conversation. Jumbo jumped into it a little bit, but that was a big one. To be honest, I'm not much of a gamer. Like, I love games. I love playing games with my friends. But when I say I'm not much of a gamer, I mean, like, I'm not that good at Call of Duty or Fortnite or sports games either. Like, I love first-person shooters, so I love Call of Duty. I even love Fortnite as well. But that's why I never really streamed, because I figured that, you know, I have to be good if people want to watch me and stuff like that. But if you guys ever want to see that in the future, I'd be willing to. I don't really have the hardware to be able to stream at high quality right now. So that basically requires a really good computer and awesome Wi-Fi connection. And with the Xbox, you need an Elgato, and I just don't have those pieces of hardware yet or with me right now, so I can't do it. But in the future, if you guys wanted to see gaming and Twitch streaming and stuff like that, I can definitely implement that into my channel. I, in fact, do not use Reddit or Discord. I've seen a lot of people that do use Discord. Actually, I've seen KSI. I don't know if you guys know who that is. Pretty popular, funny YouTuber. And he uses Discord and asks or actually answers people's questions on that. He does something called One Question Go, which I've heard is really cool. So I might think of trying to use Discord. I just don't know too much about it. I'd have to learn a little bit, watch a few videos, look at some tutorials, but for now I don't use that, nor do I use Reddit, but that'd be something I'd look into the future. Next is, alright, my nickname on the team, I actually don't have like a super consistent name. People call me different things. Some people say Mario, some people say Mar. I think Mar is probably the most common, but the trainer calls me Mo. That's a different one, which I actually think is pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really have a crazy funny nickname, but I'd say Mar is used most common. It's actually neither. The Italian way, what my mom and my dad and my sisters pronounce my name, they say Mario. Mario is the Italian way. As you can see, I'm using a lot of hand gestures right now. But I'd say most of the people here, I think, call me Mario. But it's mixed. I really don't mind either way. I'm cool with anything. I'm open with anything. But I usually actually introduce myself when I'm here in the States as Mario. I actually have considered touring Apple because another question that I'll actually answer right now is, since you've moved to Silicon Valley, are you a huge Apple fan? And absolutely, I love Apple. I love, like, that is my favorite brand of hardware, of computers, of phones, of tablets. I absolutely love having their hardware, and I want like every piece of Apple tech. And so I've actually considered like going to see Apple because I've heard a lot of great things about it. And being here in the the Silicon Valley tech city of the world, yeah, I've really actually wanted to do that. Obviously, I'm busy. I don't have a lot of time right now, but one of my friends was down here in the summertime and he was visiting Apple and Google, and he was doing that for school, and he said he loved it. And I'm considering doing it as well, since I'm very interested into tech and that kind of thing. All right, in terms of design and like looks, so we got like a big locker room with all our stalls with our names above them. I'm sure most of you guys know about that. And our logo is in the middle of the locker room where we step around. You don't step on the logo. That's a common theme. And then we have like our dining area where we eat our post-game meals. Some guys will have snacks before the game and get themselves ready in terms of nutrition and hydrating up in there. And then you got a weight room area, which is for either recovery after the game, post workouts, pre-game stretches and warming up. We got bikes in there, weights in there, and stuff like that. Then you got what's called a dry stall room. So dry stall is where we hang our suits and we put our off ice workout gear on, our running shoes or sandals, whatever we need. Put our phones away. When you're at the rink, we put our phones away and focus on hockey. And then you have the bathroom, of course, and the showers. We have a sauna in our room as well. And then we got our trainer's room. Can't forget about the trainer's room. That's in the back. We got cold tubs, hot tub. Then we got a few trainers' tables to get treatment, keep up to date with our our health and stuff like that. We want to make sure we're feeling healthy so we can perform at our best out there. So those are all the main components of the locker room. I can't show that to you guys. Not this week. Maybe another time if I get the green light with that. But yeah, that's basically it. It's probably one of my favorite questions to answer because I was really excited to move down to California. Coming from Toronto in Canada, it's a lot colder, especially right now. There's 2 feet of snow up there, so it's a lot different, and that is definitely the biggest adjustment. So right there, the weather change is the biggest adjustment for me. I don't need jackets. I don't need coats over here. If I was in Toronto, I would have my goose on to make sure I'm really warm. When I'm here, sweater weather is great, and most of the time, it's just short sleeves. So that's probably the biggest adjustment. And then the other adjustment that I've had to make, I've been living away from home for 3 years now, but now I'm living in an apartment and I'm not at school. So when I was at school, I had the courtesy of going to dining halls to eat and just swiping my card and being able to take food from there. However, now I have to go shopping for my groceries and I have to cook my meals, and where I ate pregame meals at the dining halls at school, now I'm actually cooking my own pregame meals. Yes. Yeah, they actually found out the first 1 to 2 weeks of me being on the team, and they actually played my videos at a morning skate one time in Chicago. So that's when they just found out about my channel. And how they reacted was pretty funny. At first they were laughing. They were showing it on the big display and throwing jokes like, hey, you should review the hotels here in Chicago, or when we go on road trips, or you should review my new headphones or something like that. And they got a good kick out of it, but they don't mind it. They're pretty cool about it. All the guys know. I think Hurdle gave me the most funny chirps about it, but he likes the channel. All the guys like it. They don't have any problems with it. I got the greatest teammates. So, but yeah, speaking of like the hotel review thing, I'm actually considering that. So stay tuned. Gonna maybe call it like a Sharks Roadie Hotel Review 1 and episode 1, 2, 3, and so on. But who knows? I'd say the biggest difference in preparing for an NHL game versus a collegiate game would have to be just being more mentally and physically ready. From the drop of the puck, the first 5 minutes or 10 minutes of a hockey game are really crucial. You always want to try and get that first goal. I found that really helps the team out at the NHL level. Obviously, that matters too at the college level. It's great hockey, and you always want to try and bring it in the first 5-10 minutes. But I feel like if you're not ready to go at the NHL level in that first period, especially in an away building, it's going to hurt you. So I've actually made adjustments to my preparation. I now get to the rink pretty early, around 3 hours before. I was influenced by Jumbo and Burnsy. Those guys are the best preparers, and they're the hardest workers on the team. And I try and like kind of get early and prepare so I can be ready to go. That's probably the biggest thing. This is actually a really good question. I love this question a lot. There's a lot of funny guys on our team, but I think what guys really stand out to me as being super funny and humorous are Jumbo, which one of the people in the comment section, I forget who it was, but you guessed it right. Jumbo is one of the funniest guys I've ever met, and definitely the top funny guy on the team. But also Tommy Hurdle. Tommy Hurdle cracks me up. That guy's he's a funny guy. So those two are, you can get good laughs out of. Do I want to? Absolutely. Am I gonna get it? Probably not anytime soon. It's really expensive, and I don't quite need it for the quality of editing that I do. But that thing is a beast, and it looks unreal. I've watched a lot of videos on it. It's pretty amazing, but it is very expensive, and I don't need it right now. But in the future, like if I had to make a setup for editing and have it in my office, I would definitely love that. And now for the last question of the day. And that shouldn't even be a question. That should be an assumption. Yes, I love being a shark. Shark is my new favorite animal on the planet. Before, I think it was a gorilla. Now it's definitely a shark. But on a serious note, I'm so appreciative and thankful for you guys and girls. You are the best fans out there. You've shown so much support for my hockey and for my YouTube channel, and I can't thank you enough for that. So like I said, I have the best supporters, and that includes my teammates, the best guys in that dressing room, and we're going to do what we can. Us Sharkies, we're going to work as hard as we can to win as many games for you guys this year, and I'm going to do my best to help out with that and also put good content out here. But so yeah, I thank you guys so much, and I can't thank you enough. Another thing I want to mention before I close off this video is, I know I said I was going to upload a Q&A every Sunday, and I'm going to do my best to do that, but obviously I'm busy, whether it's with hockey or Christmas is coming up, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it every Sunday, but you can count on me trying. And I want to clarify that if you do want me to answer more questions, you need to ask those questions in the comment section of the latest Q&A video. So for next week, ask those questions in this comment section, or you can DM me on Instagram or message me on Twitter. So go follow my Instagram, go follow my Twitter. Those are available to you. So once again, comment sections of this video for next week, and then the following week you're going to comment on that video for the next week. So yeah, you get the point. So once again, thank you guys so much. If you have friends out there who are interested in tech, friends out there who are interested in the Sharks, subscribe, tell them to follow the channel. Once again, I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Shmaya later.